Morning everyone, look at what a beautiful morning it is. Orange flesh melon with passion fruit. And the girls, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? And this is what's cooking: soup with all kinds of goodies in it. Lima beans, potatoes, cauliflower, tomatoes and celery, and I don't know, a lot of stuff in here. I do recommend putting chard in your soup. Chard is so buttery. So today, this morning, I had two of those little melons with two passion fruits, and then I went shopping because I wanted to get more of these grapes and some more of the kabocha squashes. My soup is cooking, and I just did a upper body workout routine for pregnancy and can't wait to eat fruit. And I was, the whole time I was thinking about fruit, so I'm gonna eat all these grapes and some plums and apples, and if I still feel hungry after all of this, I may have a pomegranate or more of the same, but I just can't get to taste all these juicy fruits, and my mouth is actually salivating. Today I had a lot of water, and I actually had a matcha latte, very weak matcha latte, so and tons of liquid and water, but I'm still kind of very drawn to the juicy fruits. A few servings of this, it's not a soup, it's a stew: potatoes and lima beans, cauliflower, chard, baby chard actually, that's pepper on top. So yesterday after the soup, I actually wanted to cook up. I bought this kabocha, and I've never seen kabocha like this before. It's kind of like off-white greenish, not the typical dark green kabocha. So I cooked a kabocha about this size, so a smallish to medium kabocha, and it was the best kabocha I've ever had. Kabocha squash, if you find them, definitely get them. And I basically ate the whole thing. So maybe this is like eating for two for some of you, but for me that is a typical serving. I do load up on vegetables and fruits. I'm using a selfie stick here, finally putting it to use. I've had it for quite a while, and because the kabocha was so good, I just had it with this Aleppo pepper. Very simple. I don't know if you can kind of tell the color of it, but it's so vibrant. It's a really vibrant pepper. It's my favorite pepper. I saw it once in a Mediterranean store, and I decided to get it, thinking it was probably fake because it is so bright, and it's actually natural, and the way it tastes kind of salty and oily, and it has a little bit of it's reminiscent of raisins, so it's really good. It's sweet, it's oily, and it's mildly spicy. I've been loving hot food, so that's great. And right now that's what I'm having, but that's not from the yesterday's vlog. Cabbage with raisins and tofu and beans and Persian limes, and I stewed it for a long time, so it's pretty good. And I've been just working around the house today with my belly, and it is a task right now to figure out how to move but we're figuring it out. As far as if I've had any different cravings than my typical, or any different way of eating than how I normally eat, yeah, I would say there has been quite a few differences. I'm definitely drawn to a lot more juicy simple fruit, so I want to eat fruits by themselves, and I'm going for the real juicy fruit, and can't get enough of that. Definitely a lot of vegetables, and again, I kind of want them plain, not too much too complex of a dressing, everything kind of in a more plain state. No processed foods, they actually gross me out. Anything that may have some natural flavor added to it, definitely grosses me out. So definitely that has been out of the question. More beans. I'm not a person that eats a lot of beans in general, but I have been craving beans every so often, not every week, but sometimes I will eat beans for 4 days in a row and then I don't want them anymore. I noticed that if I eat them for a while, then I don't want them. Basically, I have been pretty intuitive and my body has been having really specific and particular desires. I would say more actually healthier than my typical way of eating, but very specific. I eat a little earlier in the morning or around noon, and then sometimes I would want beans, sometimes more tofu, but in general always a lot of fruit and a lot of veggies. I've been making moringa lattes because they do have added calcium, and it does add a little bit of calcium and iron to my diet, and I've been taking my B12 and my prenatals. I will include the brand I'm using, Raw Coat, in the description below. So that's it from us, and I'll see you with my next what I eat in a day.